Oh boy, new events! It must be time for Jamiy to talk about numbers! Let's get into it. Let's start off with Snowball first then. So Snowball's normal encounter rate is 1 in 45, and because it's a normal Loomian, you can't increase these odds to make them better. For the alpha version with game passes and boosts, it is going to be 1 in 5,760, and for the gamma with game passes and boosts, it is going to be 1 in 28,800. Also, I will flash up on screen all of the numbers, okay? So if you're hunting with just game passes, with just boosts, with game passes and boosts, and then so on and so on. I'm only going to say game passes and boosts because that's what most people are going to be hunting with, but in case you aren't, you can just look on the screen for the rest of these stats, okay? And I'll do this for all of the other Loomians as well. But that is Snowball, so moving on. Next up, let's talk about the new roamer, Akolos. It should be on its own encounter table like Nevermare was back in the Halloween event, although I'm not 100% sure about that, so if I found out it actually isn't on its own encounter table, I'll make sure to leave the comments updating you guys and I'll leave it pinned as well, but I'm pretty sure it is. But what that means is that it isn't influenced by other roamers, so for example, if you roll the normal roamer table when you do an encounter, the game will then give you a random roamer from Dusk, Ikazune, and so on. However, for Akolos, since it's on its own encounter table, whenever you roll this table when you find a Loomian in the wild, it will only give you Akolos. So with that being said, for the normal Akolos in the wild, okay, it's going to be 1 in 128 with game passes and boosts. For the alpha version in the wild, with game passes and boosts, it'll be 1 in 16,384. And for the gamma in the wild, with game passes and boosts, it will be 81,920. Speaking about roamers, we gotta talk about Wobblisk. It's actually been thrown into the normal roamer encounter table, like Metronet was in the Halloween event, which means that whenever you get a roaming in the wild, the game will randomly pick one from all of the roamers, such as Dusk, Ikazune, Mutagon, if you've encountered it already, and then also Wobblisk is in that pile as well. So then, for the normal Wobblisk, with game passes and boosts, it'll be 1 in 128. For the alpha Wobblisk, with game passes and boosts, it'll be 1 in 16,384, and for the gamma version, with game passes and boosts, it'll be 1 in 81,920. Basically, the exact same odds as Akolos. The only difference is that if you encounter a roaming in the wild, it might not be Wobblisk, it could be Dusk, Ikazune, Cephalot, Mutagon, Protagon, and the list just goes on, okay? Actually, I think that might be it. Anyway, next Loomian. Next up, let's talk about Icicle, but first off, let's talk about the default Icicle, the light blue one, that comes back every year. So the encounter rate for this Icicle is going to be 1 in 90, and because it's a normal Loomian, even if it's an event one, you can't increase these odds even further, okay? Just 1 in 90 is the default. For the alpha light blue Icicle with game passes and boosts is going to be 1 in 11,520, and for the gamma light blue Icicle with game passes and boosts is going to be 1 in 57,600. Next up, let's talk about the more rarer colored Icicles. So I should probably preface that all of the 5 Icicles, the light blue one and the 4 recolors, technically are all on the same encounter table. It's just that whenever you land on this encounter table, the game is more likely to give you a light blue one compared to a rarer colored version. So this technically, with those numbers included as the 1 in 90, means that the colored versions encounter rate are technically around 1 in 600s. However, for the alpha version of these colored Icicles with game passes and boost will be 1 in 76,800, and for the gamma version of these Icicles with game passes and boost will be 1 in 384,000. And last but not least is going to be the Santa Prope, the best reskin and the best Loomian in the game. So the normal encounter rate is going to be 1 in 500, and unfortunately you can't actually increase this to make it easier to get. It is just a flat out 1 in 500, no way to boost it. For the alpha version of this Santa Prope with game passes and boosts is going to be 1 in 64,000, and for the gamma version with game pass and boosts it is going to be 1 in 320,000. Now then, to end off this video, okay, I know quickly mentioned that all of these event Loomians, for some reason, I'm not entirely sure why, but they don't have double gleaming rates. So usually in the past events, all of like the event Loomians have their gleaming odds basically cut in half. They're doubled, you're twice as more likely to find them. But it seems like for this event, that actually isn't the case. I'm not sure if that's intended or not. If it actually gets updated and it turns out these actually do have double gleaming rates, I'll make sure to leave a comment as well to like update you guys. And basically for that, for all of the game pass and boost, like for all of the alpha and gamma versions, you can just like cut their numbers in half if the gleaming rate is actually doubled. But like I said right now, it doesn't really seem like it is. So that being said, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.